Hey gang, D Tidwell, EnduroMTBTraining.com, here to present to you shoulder self-therapy video number 2. So for a review, first time we talked about the rotator cuff, all the muscles on the scapula, coming over, how they affect the arm, and then getting into some of the serratus kind of subscap stuff under here to help with overall mobility. So we're going to go to the next level today, and we're going to address the muscles like the trap, the rhomboids, all these muscles that come up between the spine and the scapula. So the traps, the rhomboids, and then we're also going to talk a little bit about the lat. Okay, so lacrosse ball, again, everybody, all of you should have one. You want one in your bike bag, briefcase, desk at your office, home, you name it, wherever you can do self-therapy, that would be great. I even have and encourage a lot of my people who work and talk on the phone a lot to use headsets and to work on the lacrosse ball stuff while they're talking on conference calls, etc., knowing that most of you are seated station workplace type of folk. Anyway, the point is, do a lot of this, do it frequently, try to do it every day so that your muscles are supple, they flow well neurologically and with circulation. They contract and relax well without impedance from, say, trigger point or adhesions, okay? And this is one of the best ways. That's why I'm showing it to you. All right, so we did all this stuff last time. Now we're going through here. So all I'm gonna do, put it up against the wall. And the rule on this, or the only rule I should say, is to not come up and go across the spine. Do not come up and go across the spine. If this is my scapula on my left side where the ball is right now, the ball's sitting like right here. I'm not going to come up and go onto that spine. So I'm just going to work through the entire left side. I've got my right hand holding my left so that my left is nice and relaxed. I can pull across to really get more onto the edge of the scapula and the attachment points of those muscles. And I can also leave it here for whatever purposes you need, because remember, you are the determining factor as to where your tissue issues are, because by definition you are searching and destroying, right? So I'm just moving up and down. I've got a little spot right up against my spine towards the top up here. I'm just moving. Remember, you can hold, kind of apply an acupressure point type of pressure to it. I can go vertically and I can also go horizontally. So as I get into this upper shoulder, I can go way across my trap up here. I got a nice nugget right there that'll thunk over, thunk. So I would probably hold that for a little bit. And you can tell that my body position is such that I'm actually leaning into the wall so that I have good pressure going into that wall and through the ball on my muscle tissue. So I could just work through that. And then what I'll do is I'll just put my butt up against the wall, bend forward, let the ball slide down, which is about right here on my back right now, and just work through that kind of mid trap area. Same thing, same idea, just search and destroy, going through the tissue. Got my hand, I'm holding it, and I'm just gonna roll forward a little bit. I'm gonna hit this lat, okay? Now the lat, I'm gonna hold up here. The lat's important because remember, like I said last time, it's where we've got our uphill pulling mechanism and our sprint and power going through our arms, because the lat attaches here, through the upper hip, and that's what transfers that power from the handlebars right to our pedals. But it gets nice and junky in we cyclists, and one of the spots is right where I'm at right now, which is right here. The lat has a nice little, quick little attachment, fascial attachment to the below the scapula and through that rib cage area. So you're going to get some lovely stuff through here. You may even pick up a little bit of the lat attachment down here on the scapula as well. Remember last time we also talked about the teres group. The teres group is kind of lat-like because the lat's down here, but the teres group is up here on this top part of the scap. So all these points that I'm showing you in these two videos are really crucial. And in the end, as much as I've kind of pinpointed and showed you some easy spots to get, by definition, again, if you're searching and destroying, you can go anywhere on your back to find tissue issues. Now, there's another one that we can hit. That's the front of the shoulder. So rolling through the lat attachment and the pec attachment and then over into pec minor, things like that, just requires that you lay flat against the wall and just go through any and all of that area, moving the ball around to search and destroy. Okay? So, give those a try. Do it regularly. Do it a lot. Make this your best friend. Put a little smiley face on it if you need to. And don't forget, we're always posting stuff up on Facebook at Enduro MTB Training. And then you can ask questions at info at enduromtbtraining.com. And for the most comprehensive ultimate training enduro program where all of this is included, including stretching, stability workouts, power workouts, strength workouts, you name it, the whole thing, 6 months of training, only $99. You'll find it on our website, enduromtbtraining.com. Have a good week. Try this. I'm going to keep posting stuff for you peeps to take care of your cycling body so that we can be properly prepared come enduro season. So have a great week. See you next time.